In bad tenants news,
Oh, fucking hate that.
submitted by Hello Mudda People.
Hello, Mara people.
Hello, Mudda.
Hello, Fada. Businesses claim a church is a worse tenant than a strip club.
A church is a worse tenant?
Yes.
Than a strip club.
What? I always forget that churches, especially like the newer, modern, especially like the Korean churches that aren't in a like religious cathedral-looking building, they're just like in an office space. I always forget that someone still owns that space, like a businessman or a landlord. 'Cause I just think of it as a place of worship,
Right.
so it's immediately excluded from my normal memory. But then when I drive by and sometimes I see like a really big business space, I'm like, damn, some motherfucker donated this thing to them for free. Why don't they give that to JK? We could make more good out of it.
Make a religion.
They donated it? Don't they pay rent?
I think they pay rent. Yeah.
That's why they ask for money
Yeah.
for people.
Oh. They ask for money, right?
But then since they're a non-profit, you know, they don't
It's gotta
get
be
taxed.
expensive. Some of those places are like a big ass build. Like some of the shows that we did, it's like a 20,000, 30,000 square foot church.
Damn.
Yeah.
In a business park?
Yeah.
Huh.
They just build too. So like the old church that I used to go to in Sacramento, they're like one of the biggest Korean churches now. So back in the day, it used to be this busted up field and this cracked court that we used to play basketball on. They actually have a full on fucking indoor gym now. Just from like the church growing
That's
and shit.
crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking dope, dude. Some of these kids don't understand sarcasm too, because when I said that on the podcast, this kid was like, "Hey man, all the church people worked hard, but don't be mad at us." I'm like, "It's a joke, you fucking dumb fuck, stupid idiot."
I like when you say idiot.
Yeah, you fucking go die, dude, and then go see Jesus and ask him why you were a fucking dumbass.
Also, there's tithing. So if,
What's that?
I think it's like, was it 10 or 10% of the income?
they take
So your monthly income,
Never heard
whatever.
that word.
Tithing.
I've never heard of that
So
word.
I guess it's like it's in the Bible where they're telling you to put 10% and give it to God,
I just
right?
heard of offering. That's it.
Yeah, so tithing is 10%.
Tithing is more like it's like an expected
10%
amount, 10% of your income.
Oh, that's what that is. Because I heard about the 10%.
Yeah.
I just never heard the term.
So imagine if all of your adult members that are working is paying 10%.
of their income.
Yeah. So every time when the offering plate passes and then they have their little thing, they're like tithing too. Yeah.
I would tithe only $1, simply because I was poor.
You made $100 then.
If I made $100, I would give them.
Wait, you made $10.
Yeah, $10, and I would give them one. If it was $100, I would still give them $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this church here bought a former strip club. And they put their sign,
Boma.
former strip club. But it's right next to a nude theater. So it's still raunchy there.
So it goes like church, nude theater, businesses.
Yes.
The fucking pastor comes down. Whee! Everybody praise the Lord.
So they all kept the same.
Yeah.
They catch the sinners as they're coming out. They're like, hey, you gotta repent. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Get the glitter off your face.
That's fucking funny. Okay, but yeah, so right next door, it's, I believe it's a printing business. So then it's like a printing business, former strip club turned church, and then a nude theater.
Is this in Florida?
This is in San Diego.
Oh.
Oh shit.
And so they're saying that ever since the Rock Church bought that property,
The Rock?
no, the Rock,
Church.
That's the name of it.
I know, The Rock. I'm saying that. The Rock is huge. Like, is it? So The Rock is.
I thought you meant like
meant
the
I thought you meant the
yeah.
Rock.
Oh,
like-
no.
Is it like a church franchise or church?
It's a huge church. Like the one I used to go to with my brother was in San Diego, and the guy
Yeah,
who was
This is in San Diego.
yeah,
No,
The
they
Rock.
have- they have a
The Rock is
Oh,
dope.
what?
It's one of my probably one of the best churches I've went to.
Well, they hate the church though. They're like, it's the worst tenant.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
The worst
That's
tenants
what they've been saying.
because
it's worse than the strip
because they
club.
leave it all like fucked up. And then there's homeless people there, and they're doing drugs all the time and right in front of it. And so the church is just like, they suck as being tenants because they keep saying that they're gonna pay, clean it up and do things to the actual building, but the building's like deteriorating and they're not even using it. And they bought it for $2.3 million.
Why don't they use the tithings?
Damn.
Oh, so they're not tenants, they're owners.
Well, they're calling them tenants because they own it. I don't know. But you're right. It shouldn't.
What makes
I was
it dope?
thinking like, well, I was thinking like a tenant, like someone who's like leasing it from another landowner, and then the landlord's like, these are the worst tenants I've
That's what
ever
I thought
had.
too.
Yeah.
I guess they're just talking about the fact that they are in the same like business
Business
area.
park.
Like
Maybe it's
neighbors,
one of
the
the
worst
tenants.
neighbors. Yeah.
that makes sense.
Like you pay an HOA even though you own the condo.
Yeah, so once again, this is what it looks like cleaned up. But all the businesses around there are just saying like, man, they suck. Like every time we walk by there, and it's affecting the surrounding businesses because of the fucked up site.
So maybe it's a different one because the one I went
That's so
to.
funny how all the strip club girls are like, hey, be respectable, Christians. What the fuck?
It is the same one you're talking about.
Oh, really? That's so interesting because that church I went to, there was so many volunteers. They would clean up everything, and it was just spick and span every time.
Was it that logo? A
Huh?
mountain?
I can't remember. I used to go there a while ago.
Maybe you
The
went to
church-
Church of Rock.
Maybe because a strip club is open like every day and they have security. They have all these-
club. They bought a
No,
former
no,
strip club.
before. So their previous tenant, which was the strip club, had security. They were open
Yeah.
every day. It was an operating business.
people would just trash
so,
it. Yeah.
So no. So then they were maintaining
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Versus a church, it's once a week typically, right?
Sometimes a midweek.
Well, it doesn't.
Sometimes, but it's not like as active with the security on.
Yeah, so there's people trashing it while they're gone. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it based off of
Yeah.
what they're saying. So this is their statement. Over the past several months, we have been reviewing our options for the use of the property formerly known as the Body Shop. We understand this area is in the Midway district.
Oh, so they didn't even move in yet.
Has had homeless encampment issues over the past several years, even before we took possession of the property. Our facilities staff goes a couple times a week to check on the property and to see how we can help those individuals camped outside. Rock Church continues to help the homeless through our various outreach ministries as we are made aware of each individual case. In addition to providing help to those in need, we are also enclosing the front door entryway with fencing where so much activity takes place. We have also requested the San Diego Police Department to increase their patrols of the area. That's what they said.
Maybe they're buying out all these like sinful businesses.
yeah.
Huh.
They're like, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's maybe what they're doing. They didn't
So they're not in there yet. So they have to.
yeah, but
They just bought the spot and they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
That's funny.
yeah, but then they're saying that a lot of the people, like the homeless people, they'll have food, feces, trash on the
What is
floor.
that?
And
Not supposed to shit. Not supposed to shit where you eat.
I know. And they're saying that like on the walls, on our vehicles, and then they even
They shit on the cars?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
they even tagged up like the neighboring businesses.
They're graffiti artists too?
Wait, so they're blaming that on the church
Yeah, why
though?
would they be mad at the church?
Because it seems like the church just doesn't take care of that property. So because of that reason, that's why all these homeless people are coming and camping there.
Squatting and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
If I was a homeless man and the minute I feel like I need a poop, I would be so excited. Cause it's almost like, yes, the brown crayon's coming out. And I would immediately start walking up to every wall, just spread my butt cheeks. And as I was pushing the crayon out, I would just start drawing stuff.
With your butt?
Yeah, cause you're so bored, you don't have anything to do just sitting there.
Your ass is too big.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it would ever touch the wall.
Probably snap off before it does that.
So I gotta wait till it comes out and then pick it up.
Yeah.
It's like when you,
You have
get
to be very
mechanical.
dehydrated too.
It's like
it
you
could be
get
hard.
the mechanical pencils and the lead comes out, but it's not long enough, so it keeps going back in.
You gotta get good at pulling that soft serve.
That's such a weird situation. So what their solution is that they're gonna fence it off.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that makes fucking
Well, I mean,
sense.
I feel like the other business can also be like, yo, shoo, like, get out of here.
But I guess since it's not their business.
I want a religion so bad. Can you imagine a company that you don't even get taxed on?
That's what Scientology did.
No, that's so genius.
Yeah, they're like, it's the alien religion, whatever.
They built it off of sci-fi books.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then they're like, and then you see the video of them celebrating that they got like approved to be tax free or whatever.
No.
Yeah.
They had a video, a celebration
Have you seen
video.
any of that Going Clear?
I didn't watch that documentary. I heard though it's pretty dope.
It's about like people that left Scientology and like the crazy shit that happens in
Wow.
it, and like some people made it through all the way, like, so you're supposed to make it all the way through this program, and it costs tons of money. They basically take all your money.
Yeah.
And if you try to leave the church, you like get hounded and stalked and all this stuff, and if you try to like
I
be
saw the
friends,
Leah Remini one.
yeah, that one,
Part of it.
yeah, that's kind of, that came after Going Clear. But yeah, some people actually went through the entire program and nothing happens. Like, they think like, oh my God, something crazy is gonna happen, and they cross the bridge or whatever, and then it's just like they get access to like this new book that talks about going into space or whatever. It's just a book. It's like a sci-fi. It's like
It sucks too because by that time they've already spent millions of dollars and nothing.
Yeah.
And then
It's like, I'm gonna teach you a magic trick at the very end. You pay millions of dollars, they're like, all right, this is what we do.
and then go, oh, this religion's fake. It's like it took you that long, you know? It's so sad.
And then the church already got all the money.
Yeah, and they have a lot of tape of you saying your deepest confessions and like
me.
all of your regrets and everything. Like there's so many therapy sessions and stuff, and they do like hypnosis, all kinds of stuff.
I wonder if you could just go in there and if you're just a ballin' person and you could just fake it throughout the whole thing and just start saying crazy shit.
Probably.
Maybe.
What
See,
a waste of your money.
I want
But
to
if you're
do one
balling
where
out of
it's
your
not
mind, it doesn't matter.
harmful, like to each other. But we're doing it because we want to create something new.
But when you die, corrupt people are gonna take over.
That's true. Never mind.
Never thought about it that way.
I just want to give a purpose for people to live.
Yeah, so did Jesus.
Yeah, but where he go?
Once he goes, all this corrupt, like some places are still good, but then
That's true.
there's always corruption somewhere.
There's always a pimp out there trying to exploit the game.
Yeah.
Just shitting out stuff and writing on walls.
Hey, that's very innocent.